Maybe just to clarify there where you brought it up, Shopify, like if there is a couple key differences, how is Twice different from Shopify? What would they be? Like you mentioned, linear and circular.
I think the key things are we are a lot more robust when it comes to inventory management due to the fact that inventory management is so big thing in Recommerce. I have to simplify many things just to make a point, but for example, if we look into inventory and catalog management, Shopify can make an assumption that all right, you have a product that you want to sell. They mainly do sales. So you have a product you want to sell. For that product, we can create a product page for your website. And then you can just tell me what's the SKU of this thing. And then how many of those do you have across your warehouses? So there's like one-to-one relationship of like, okay, almost like one product page. How many of you have the SKUs? And then you might have, okay, how many of these you might have in multiple warehouses. Now, in Twice, since it's Recommerce, even though I have one SKU, so let's say I have a SKU of, so stock keeping unit of, I don't know, iPhone 13, all of my 50 iPhone 13s are a little bit different in terms of from who might have I bought it, what's the condition, whether I have refurbished them, how much I've spent in refurbishment. So it's not anymore a simple relationship where we would like to have 50 SKUs for all of those but still one product page. So there's differences. The other one is that, and that's one of the reasons why we've done these separations, is that since inventory management and inventory flows are so important operational capabilities, we have made it very relaxed and dynamic when it comes to what you actually have on an operation level. So modeling your inventory, where you can model things in a serialized way and still group them by SKU if you want. And all of the things that we touched upon earlier, making sure that you have maintenance tracking and availability tracking in place. But that doesn't mean that all of that complexity that you want in your inventory management and granularity, that you want to reflect that to the end user. You still want to provide the end user with very easy, simple, or understandable booking experiences or purchase experiences. So instead of having just a SKU, like a quite naive SKU relationship in saying, what is this digital product page pointing to? We have more dynamic relationships where you can say that, what does this sales listing or booking listing need from your inventory if someone purchases it? And with bookings, of course, it's the question of what if someone books this listing from Friday to Sunday, what do I need and are those available? That relationship is not only done by SKUs. You can just say that I need anything with the brand of X and condition of something and more than 1,000 hours of usage, which makes it very flexible for you to productize things. And finally, I want to say that we kind of assume that you can create even 5 listings that are all pointing at the end of the day to the same inventory item. You're just productizing it in different ways. So maybe this is one key difference or a few key differences when it comes to Shopify and us. We're a lot more heavy in helping you to model and track your inventory, and we're more relaxed in how, like, allowing you to create multiple sales listings and booking listings that monetize that inventory so that your complex inventory tracking doesn't come at the cost of user experience. But we do a lot less heavy lifting when it comes to providing online store themes and so on, and where Shopify is huge and so on. And I want to also say that we do have customers that use Shopify storefronts and just kind of elect to use our inventory tracking and that listing capabilities to be able to still reflect these things in their Shopify stores.